Youth is a transition from play to work, from dependence on the family to dependence on oneself. It is a little anarchic and egotistic because in the family, its every whim or want was favored by unstinting parental love. Passing into the world, youth, petted for years and now for the first time free, drinks in the deep delight of liberty and advances to conquer and remold the universe. Good morning and congratulations, class of 2021. The quote I just read from Will Durant's book, Fallen Leaves, exemplifies the bittersweetness of leaving our youth and transitioning to adulthood. How we as graduates are about to head off into the real world. Whether you are pursuing some form of higher education or heading directly into the workforce, your future is bright. The mystery of the future fuels our enthusiasm of becoming independent, and our minds race and our hearts are hopeful at the thought of what is to come. I'm sure many of us have set plans for the future, and we expect for all of them to work out. But nothing is certain in life except that we will be faced with uncertainty. Uncertainty already dominates our generation, whether it be self-consciousness, not knowing your place in the world, or other simple fears such as, am I going to be late for work, or will I pass this test? Our actions in these times define who we are and our inner character. Personal circumstances cannot be used as an excuse for lack of action, but instead need to propel us into becoming better people. Part of not letting your circumstances define you is moving through failure. It is inevitable that at one point or another, we all will fail. But try to see the lesson in every disappointment. Learn from your mistakes. And remember that success is always on the other side of failure. I'm sure many, if not all of you, have heard Mary Pickford's saying, failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. And from this I ask you to reflect on a situation in which you did fall, and how you handled yourself after you recovered. Did you continue on the same path, or did you try a different one so as not to trip again? Will Durant continues in his chapter on youth. Health lies in action, and so it graces youth. To be busy is a secret of grace and half the secret of content. Let us ask the gods not for possessions, but for things to do. Happiness is in making things rather than in consuming them. In my experience, helping others is the best way to help yourself. Your perspective shifts from your own wants and desires to the needs of other people. It is at this point in which opportunity presents itself to those willing to see. Health lies in action, and a healthy community requires active members contributing to the greater good. I implore you to participate in local events, whether it be through school, church, or other local organizations. We are the future of our community, and participating and giving back, we make it better for those who follow us. None of us know what the future holds, and for us to truly be successful, we need courage. Courage is standing by your beliefs when challenged, sacrificing any number of things to achieve a goal, taking responsibility for yourself and your actions, and showing strength in the face of fear. Courage lies within each of you, and only you can access. All of you have accomplished so much by graduating high school. However, in times of celebration like today, it is easy to forget that our journey is just beginning. And so I reiterate my previous points. As you head off into the world, remember, you cannot let your circumstances define you. There's opportunity in everything. Participate and it will reveal itself. Shift your perspective off yourself and help others at any chance you get. And please have courage. I'd like to close with a quote from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. If you're unfamiliar with this story, Frodo, a hobbit, The smallest and most humble of all creatures in Middle-earth is chosen to destroy the root of all evil. This burden grows on him throughout the story and many times almost destroys him. His friend and leader, Gandalf the Grey, inspires Frodo throughout the story to be strong, have courage, and look beyond himself for the greater good. In this passage, Frodo wishes the burden of the ring had not come to him, and that he didn't have to see such evil in his time. Gandalf inspires Frodo with an incredible quote, which can be applied to anybody who faces fear, doubt, or uncertainty. "I wish it need not have happened in my time," said Frodo. "So do I," said Gandalf, "and so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. All we have to do is to decide what to do with the time that is given us. May God bless you all, and God bless America."